Hello and welcome back to Old Truthford, the home of honestly biased sports content. Today we are covering the Manchester United, the Tottenham Hotspur game at Old Trafford, the first game in which Sir Jim will witness in person his new football club. Now, we've got a starting 11 of Onana in goal, Varane and Evans at centre-back. We have Aaron Wan-Bissaka at right-back, Dalot left-back, Mainu, Eriksson and Fernandes making up the midfield three, Rashford on the left, Højlund up top, and Garnacho on the right, which I'm not too surprised at, to be honest. I mean, we've got a few players coming back from injury. I didn't expect them to start, given the fact that we desperately need them. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them just slowly entered into the side rather than starting immediately. Mainu getting a start again is a great positive. I mean, Mainu's pretty much a first team starter now, realistically. So it's just a beauty to behold. I see you guys. Suhan, yo, what's up, Truthfordians? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Viv, I will get back to your Instagram message, Viv, to get you into admin's angels. I've just been extremely busy with stuff outside of Old Truthford stuff at the moment, but I will get back to you on that. How am I doing, Suhan? Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Recovering from the plague at the moment. I don't know what's been going around in England, but yeah, it feels like the plague. But not doing too bad. How are you guys doing? How are you doing, Suhan? Realistically, we need 3 points today. There's no excuse for not getting 3 points. So Jim said it himself in his presser just before the game. We usually get a good result against Spurs. So let's hope that we can keep that up today. Let's just have a quick look at the league table, because Aston Villa have just drawn to Everton, which could potentially give us some hope, could it? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? So this is the league table as it stands. We are on the same amount of points as mid-table side Chelsea. Jesus Christ. Okay, we've got the game today. If we win today, then we leapfrog Chelsea, we leapfrog Brighton, and we're on the same points as West Ham, although they have a game in hand. -5 goal difference. Sky was showing just a second ago on the TV screen that we are the worst attacking side in the league, pretty much, when it comes to every measurable stat, when it comes to XG, when it comes to chances. We're the worst side in the league. We've got 1 win in the league in our last 5 matches. That's positive. Whereas Tottenham only have 1 loss in their last 5 matches. Pretty much, guys, today we are depending on football heritage to get us the win. We're depending on our history to get us this win today, because hopefully, just because we've got a good record against Tottenham, that will be enough for them to capitulate. If we were to win today, we would be on 34 points. Tottenham would be on 39, so we would be 5 points below them. And that would be on the same amount of games. Arsenal, we would be 6 points off them, but they'd have a game in hand. Arsenal's record not looking too good either, to be honest. It does look as though it's going to be a 2-horse race at this stage between Liverpool and Man City for the league. But yeah, let's focus on what we can control. So, win today, and we're up in 7th place. I'll take it. I've got no choice, but yeah, I'll take it. Suhan, I'm good, man. Can't wait for this one. Rashford masterclass incoming. Oh, we pray, man. We pray. This is basically it feels like every single game is the game that is going to define our season at this stage. But this game really does define our season, because if we lose to Tottenham, then we're looking at 7th or 8th, pretty much, if we're lucky. But I'm hoping we can pull it out of the bag today. We're depending on Old Trafford. We are literally depending on Old Trafford for today's result. Hopefully they can get the crowd bouncing, the players, that is. Sir Alex having a little chat with Sir Jim. 2 Knights of the Realm having a little giggle there, it would appear. Calum, we're depending on Spurs to be shizzer than us. I can't have it that Ange has just completely changed them around. I mean, nah. They're going to lose today. We're going to win 2-0, I'd say. We're depending on Werner's normal performance. Werner. Yeah, Timo Werner. Bloody hell. I'm surprised that he's come back, but of course, if he was going to come back to any side, it would be Spurs. So, hopefully he doesn't have a chip on his shoulder and he's looking to make a point. Hopefully he just... Hopefully he does give a classic Werner performance. Let's go today, says Nick. That's for Spirit. Højlund just as bad, to be honest. Højlund, the tide is starting to turn on Højlund. The only thing that Højlund's got going for him really is that he's like 20 years old. So, I mean, it's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it was only a matter of time before people started to see, oh yeah, he's actually missing a bunch of chances as well, rather than nobody's passing to him. Like, you can't take all blame from him. It's a two-way street, really. Step closer to UCL spots. If I'm being honest, Nick, I don't want to sound negative, but I think UCL spots are almost out of reach. If we lose today, then they're definitely out of reach. But something that we've got to factor in is these players, these United players, haven't played for 6 days or something. So I'm expecting at least a minimum of high intensity, high pressing. Like, if we don't get that, then something is seriously wrong with these players. Because even if they've like, because I get last season we played the most games out of like any side in Europe or something like that. We were up there. But now there's no excuse. You've got 6 days rather in between games. You've got to run. You've got to press. You've got to actually put some effort in. Suhan, I seriously can't understand the stat about Bruno creating the most chances in the Prem. I love Bruno, but okay, he's creating a lot of chances. But I can't say that Højlund is receiving those chances. I think that, yeah, it's a hard one though, because you can look at that and you can say, okay, Bruno isn't finding Højlund. Or you can say Højlund isn't going into the right positions. Or you can say whatever. Like, there's so many different ways to interpret the fact that Højlund isn't on the end of those chances. Because I doubt Fernandes is literally trying to avoid him for the matches. Like, if Højlund actually got into decent positions, then I'm guessing Bruno would pick him up, because when Martial was playing striker, you saw that Martial and Bruno had quite a good connection when Martial could actually finish his chances. But now there's just no link up between the two of them. So and given Bruno's the more senior player, it would lead me to believe that, okay, Højlund needs to do something better here. Højlund actually needs to step up and get into the right positions, because I doubt Fernandes is just not getting into the right positions. Calum, I'll be back in 10 minutes, boys. Sound. We need to keep aiming for UCL. We'll take Europa League, but we need to keep aiming. That's true. We need to aim for the bloody league, mate. We just need to aim to not lose any more games. And Big Ange, who is staring into my soul right now on the TV screen, wants to change that. I've got a good feeling today. I think that midfield of Eriksen, Fernandes, and Mainu is his quality. Delo left back, it's always going to be a question mark for me when it comes to set pieces and stuff like that. He will switch off. But as for the front three, Garnacho's showing that he can turn up. I think Garnacho was on a stream with the YouTuber Speed and said that he'd do a Sui celebration and what else did he say? I think he would do a Sui celebration and he'd bark if he if he scored a goal today. So Garnacho's got extra motivation to score today, just for that viral moment. But yeah, Rashford needs to turn up as well. Rashford needs a goal. Højlund needs a goal. Forwards, turn up. That's all we ask for. I'm quite confident in the rest of the team. It's just, will the forwards take their chances? Okay. Let's just switch this to first half. And we are almost underway, my people. Okay, United to kick it off. Fernandez on the ball. Let's get the timer sorted. And here we go. What's everyone's score predictions for today? And who do we see actually turning up and who's going to be a passenger? Well, we're seeing pressing instantly from Bruno, which is a good sign. I would like to expect that given the fact that we haven't played in 6 days. Nick, the midfield still have more goals, all comps than the attackers. So everyone needs a goal today. 16 to attackers, 17 to midfielders. It's mental, isn't it? I think once... wait a sec. So Wan-Bissaka is starting left back and Delo is at right back from the looks of it. That's an interesting change. I wonder why Ten Hag's decided to do that. I can see us picking up... I can see some forwards picking up a goal today. I'm looking at Garnacho specifically. I would be shocked if Garnacho doesn't score today. Onana came out before the game as well, saying that it's now the time to win the big games. I mean, the time was really at the start of the season as well, but I don't think he got the memo in the Champions League. Okay, Tottenham playing it around the back. Tottenham on the attack here, down the right-hand side. Cross in, Onana picks it up. Onana throws it to Garnacho. Okay, looks like we've got legs here. Fernandez to Rashford. Everyone's running forward. Rashford. Somehow the ball ends up with Højlund, and Højlund smashes it in. 1-0. Boom. Højlund, what a finish, man. The confidence of that finish, Jesus Christ. Left foot. And just like that, ladies and gents, we're 1-0 up. Boom. Højlund, what a finish. Jesus. Holy smokes, man. What? Okay, so Rashford pretty much messed this up on cutting on the inside, if we're being honest. And then the deflection ends up at Højlund's feet. He gets a bit of space and then smashes it near post. Rashford's onside. Good to see. What a finish. What a finish, man. Wow. Okay. Easy as that. 1-0. Scoreline's updated. Cool. Bloody hell. He needed to step up and he stepped up. Well, won't be a boring 0-0 at least. Calum, what were you saying, mate? Yeah, Calum has a knack of disappearing in mid chat as soon as he has some things to answer for. Wow. Okay. I'm still trying to work out why Delo is starting at right back and Wan-Bissaka's left back. It must be a tactical reason from Ten Hag. Corner here for Tottenham. Now, what we can't do is concede in the next 3 minutes because that will just lead to an absolute chaos of a match. We will gang up on Calum when he comes back. Don't let him get away with it. Don't worry, Nick. They'll get what's coming to them. Oh, here he is. Here he is on his way back in with his tail between his legs. You talk shiz to make him good. Oh, that's reverse psychology. I see there. I see what you're doing. Okay, Tottenham playing it around the back here. Tottenham going forward. Good defensive clearance by Evans. Højlund picks it up. Højlund finds Garnacho. Good ball. Garnacho finds Delo. Ooh, Delo cross, but it is a corner. Are we finally seeing Manchester United with legs when they're not just absolutely knackered? Are we seeing prime United when they haven't played 60 games and then they've had to come back into a season after doing a tour around America? Ericsson clapping the fans. And I'm having my dinner, so I missed the goal. Ah, Calum. It was a beautiful goal. Beautiful finish. Rasmus Højlund only scores good goals. I think that may be one of the problems that we've got in the team. All of our goals are amazing when we do score from the front three, but they don't ever score the easy ones. Rashford? Oof. Almost on the volley. Okay, Tottenham on the ball. The good thing is Tottenham should keep coming forward at us. If Ange's football philosophy is anything to take note of, which means that we're going to have a lot of space to attack, which plays into our hands very nice. Manchester United, screamers or nothing, no in between. Yep, that's the story of our season. Okay, Bruno Fernandes pressing Jeez, Bruno Fernandes with 6 days rest. He's like a Duracell bunny out there. Sprinted the whole length of the pitch. Good pick by Wan-Bissaka. Eriksen on the ball now. Eriksen to Fernandes. Fernandes. He was trying to find Højlund, but Højlund didn't really read the run. Garnacho sprinting back to defend. This is beautiful work rate from the team so far. Mainu, pick him up. Someone needs to pick that guy up in midfield. I want to see the heat map for Fernandes after the game. He's going to be everywhere, man. Kobe should have picked up that midfielder then a bit sooner. Foul against Garnacho. Most shots without scoring this season, Pedro Porto. Okay, Varane at the back. Varane to Mainu. Fernandes. Fernandes quickly turns and finds Garnacho. Beautiful. This is prime Fernandes we're watching right now. Garnacho tries to find Rashford, but is tackled. Tottenham out the back. We're definitely looking like the far superior team here. We just need a second goal to prove it. Well, our defensive shape is looking a bit weak, to be honest. It's far too easy for them to get into our box. And that's a good defensive header from Evans, I believe it was. Timo Werner with a header on target, but I don't know why Deleu's giving him so much space. Deleu's defending on the back post, not very good there. Calum has returned. Deleu, best player on the pitch. Questionable. Questionable. Okay, corner for Tottenham. Was that a Deleu save off the line? Or did it just skim past him? They're definitely putting crosses into that side. Yeah, no, they're definitely going to target Deleu this entire game, aren't they? When has our defence not looked shaky this season? I mean, I'd say some of our strongest performances have been where Maguire's been in defence, where it didn't look as shaky. But what I'm saying is they're getting through the lines very, very easily. Good defensive header from Deleu, to be fair to him, off the line. But yeah, no, they're just going through us. They're just carving through us at the moment. Takes them a couple of passes and they're already in our box. Too bad Maguire's crew. Well, he'll be back from injury. Fergie and Sir Jim together, things you love to see. The Knights of the Realm taking notes. Well, does he get in if Martinez starts playing well? Yes, because Martinez would play left-sided centre-back, and then Varane will probably get injured. Although, to be fair, now we're only playing every 6 days. Varane might not even get injured. So, would Maguire get back in? I don't know. Depends if Varane cannot get injured, I guess. Garnacho with the burners. And he wins the corner. Garnacho's eating a bloody full tin of beans today. He's rapid. I still find it amazing that we went from praying Maguire doesn't play to hoping he gets better soon. Yeah. Still think I'm clear of Maguire at centre back. You are deluded, Caleb. You're absolutely deluded. Evans attempting a cheeky little flick there, but comes to nothing. Fernandez looking disappointed. Big Ange, what's he thinking right now? I am not deluded. Don't be a girl saying that. Only they say guys are deluded. Do a lot of girls call you deluded, Caleb? That's not, what? Only girls say that people are deluded. What? Garnacho wants to bark at Tottenham. Ultimate shoutery. Oh, I hope so. I want that Garnacho goal, to be honest. Just for the moment. He deserves it. He's been a solid player all season. Oh, cheeky chop in from Wan-Bissaka there. So many lineups have been so random this season, though. Like, how many people expected Wan-Bissaka to play at left back and Dalot to play at left back and all of this? It's so choppy. Yes, for speed, Sully. I hope today is the day. Anyone doing some mock revision or last minute homework? I get called Delulu by a girl all the time. Well, I don't know whether to take that as a good thing or not, Caleb, to be honest. Being deluded isn't the worst thing in the world, I guess. I just want to have the clip of him barking. That would be amazing. Mainu back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to Onana. Onana, beautiful ball to find Fernandez. Okay, Tottenham playing out of the back here. No, I'm still on holidays from college still. I'll tell her that, Viv. She's a bit of a clown sometimes. Oh, young love. Young love. We are now looking at the Tottenham Hotspur bench. No idea who that player is, to be honest. Okay, Onana forward. Doesn't mean that it's your lover, Caleb. I mean, you could be her lover. Who knows? Doesn't mean that she's yours. Young love. Young love. That's all I'm saying. Okay, corner here for Tottenham. Okay, let's see what we can do. We've not been defending too well. And it's a goal. Great. Okay, 1-1. Richarlison. How has Richarlison scored against us? Who switched off? Who switched off for him to get that free header? Let's have a look. Corner. Just looks, everyone didn't, nobody moved. Wan-Bissaka, you could say. I think it's Wan-Bissaka's man. Or is it Mainu's man? And then Delo on the back post, couldn't see that header coming. Okay, 1-1. Right, admin, lucky escape. Let's change a bloody score. We can't say that we didn't expect that though, can we? I mean, no Maguire, no clean sheet. That's what the story of this season has been. 1-1. If we go into the end of the first half winning, we know what our record's like at Old Trafford, but can we do it is the question. Well, Richarlison scored, so it doesn't really matter. We just all shiz to let him score. Yeah. Now, let's see the mentality of the players. Are they going to get their heads down? Are they going to fight back? Are they going to get gassed after just putting in a lot of effort for 15 minutes and then being like, okay, we're done now? Let's see how they react. Bruno's pretty much playing as number 9 here. Like, he's the one who's like sprinting and pressing the most forward. Don't know why Hoyland's. Bruno telling Garnacho to press further up. Longest scoring runs. Tottenham with 33 games. Well, congratulations to them. They have scored for the past 33 games. I wonder how many games we've gone goalless this season as a percentage. It's got to be above like 30 or 40% of our games, I'd say. But we haven't scored. Oh, Werner. Classic Werner. Great shot. Beautiful, man. Really, really disappointed that we didn't sign you. Who do you think will win Album of the Year, lads? For 2023 or 2024? What do you mean Album of the Year? What's going on there, Caleb? Classic Werner, says Diego. Yep, I'm glad everyone else saw that. Yay, 2023. Kanye West will win Album of the Year if Vultures ever does come out. Hopefully it does. Just been listening to all of the bootlegged versions on Spotify, to be honest. Like Utopia, Heroes and Villains. It'll probably just go to Utopia, wasn't it? I didn't even think Utopia was that good, though, in all honesty. There weren't that many Werner again trying a shot. Heroes and Villains goated album. It's okay. It's okay. It's not as good as what's it called? Not All Heroes Wear Capes or that one. I think Metro Boomin's earlier stuff was better than Heroes and Villains. And we've picked up a yellow card for getting the ball. We've picked up a yellow card for getting the ball. Oh, Welcome to Groundhog Day. The referees are so bad, man. Literally, football. I don't know what they're going to do about the whole refereeing situation, but something needs to change. But then the problem is people aren't going to stop watching, are they? They're just going to... It just creates more things for people to talk about. Well, the albums kind of suck, so I think Heroes and Villains could win. Yeah, I could see that. But I'd say it hasn't been like an amazing year when it came to albums, to be honest. A lot of people just... This is kind of ironic coming from like a red little devil, but it seems like most artists are just going down the weird satanic route, which is just a bit cringe because they think it makes them look edgy. They've heard effing Crybaby on the mics at Old Trafford sound like a 7-year-old girl. That reminds me, I want to... Okay, so we started off well. We haven't really done anything for about 15 minutes, which is worrying because it kind of makes me think that we haven't turned a corner. It's just we keep scoring wonder goals due to individual talent, and we can't actually sustain an attack. Hello, hello, hello. Boys, came back from the gym, completely forgot about the match. Jahan, how's it going, man? What you been working out at the gym? Yeah, man, that Uzi album was like, what fudge is going on right now? Yeah, it's weird. We need more Donda albums, that's what we need. This lopsided possession is worrying. Jahan, good to see you. We looked very composed in the transition earlier on in the match, but now when we get opportunities, we're not really capitalizing on them. We're not doing anything for it. Okay, Evans. Back to Delo. Good pick by Wan-Bissaka. Very good. Rashford sprinting. Rashford sprinting. You're going to have a few people. Oh, yeah, that was always going to happen, Rashy. That was always going to happen. You were running into 3 people, man. Looks like the same old BS from what I hear and see. It does look as though it is Jahan. To be honest, I'm hoping we can just keep it to a draw or maybe start winning and then 65th minute, Martinez, Casemiro come on, completely change the game for us. As long as we're not in a losing position when they come on, I think we can see the game out. Ericsson kept in. The problem is, when we are actually keeping possession as well, we're only keeping it in our defensive line. Like, it's not as well our midfield are passing it between each other and keeping the ball, is it? We're hardly advancing up the pitch. Tottenham have completely packed the midfield. So all we have is the wings to go down. Which we're not making the most of right now. It looks a bit like a 4-4-2 at times as well, with like Fernandes and Højlund so far up and then Rashford and Garnacho so deep. It's weird. It's a weird shape. Good pick from Evans. Oh. Tottenham at the back. Evans. And just like that, a couple passes and we're already in our box. Saved by Onana though. Fernandez. Good long ball to Rashford. Can he cross it? I can't get the cross in. Wan-Bissaka wins the corner. Okay, we're building a bit more momentum going into the second half here. The Old Trafford faithful sing Bruno, Bruno. Come on, Rashi. Okay, let's see. It's funny listening to the crowd noises. Oh, almost to Delo. Ericsson, ball to Garnacho, beautiful. Well, Garnacho was almost certain that that was a foul there, but why would he go down? Why would he go down if he wasn't fouled? Can we have a look at that, ref? Or Fernandez to Rashford. Oh, Rashford, man. Okay, let's look at this from Garnacho. Bit weird that. I mean, you can't really. If that happened on any other part of the pitch, I reckon that would be given a foul, but because it was in the penalty box, it wasn't given a penalty. He had his arms wrapped around him. Evans to Delo. Delo away. I think Garnacho's starting to feel the pace of the game. He's done a lot of sprinting. Don't know who that was to. Well, match stats, 2 shots on target for United. No, 2 shots, 1 shot on target. And Tottenham 7 shots, 4 on target. So we have been dominated at home by Tottenham Hotspur. Man. Mr. Aaron Hayward has returned with some eyes. Peeping in. Not a bad statistic. How are we getting dominated by Tottenham at home? Hopefully going to be in League 2 with Gloucester in Football Manager soon. God bless you, Caleb. God bless you. Oh, cross from Tottenham, but it is poor. I mean, Adogi restricts Garnacho's movement by clearly grabbing him. Yeah, I don't understand. Anywhere else on the pitch that would have been given a penalty, but I don't get it. I don't know why that wouldn't. Don't know why the ref wouldn't even look at it. Once we bring some subs on, the game will change. That is true, Aaron. If we can just see out until, say, the 60th minute and we're not in a losing position, I reckon we can win this match. But ideally, we get another goal before half-time, because our record when winning going into the second half is unparalleled. At least they win, unlike Man U. But we get the moral victories, Calum, so... Diego, I feel like that had a compelling reason to be called. You're right about that being called anywhere else on the pitch. We are united, we won't get those. That's true. The problem I have with United at the moment is all of our games are extremely predictable. Højlund to Fernandes? Oh my god. How? Oh well, you're depressed as a Man U fan and I'm depressed as a Man U fan. I don't see... I don't see anything changing at the moment. Our last hope is that when Martinez and Casemiro come into the side, they just completely change the tempo of the team. But at the moment, this side looks so soulless. Like, they sprinted and pressed for 15 minutes. Fernandes has been pressing the entire game, but everyone else just kind of like... It's kind of like they're just there for the ride at the moment. Like, the pace of this game is so slow. Everyone's just jogging around. Tottenham are just passing it around us. It's like everyone is walking on eggshells, just so tense. Yeah, exactly. Okay, Garnacho on the right wing. What can he do? Passes back to Delo, rather. Ericsson to Rashford. Last season's sides wouldn't have even... Oh, Rashford! Oh, almost an own goal. Almost an own goal. Oh, poor from Højlund. Almost an own goal from Tottenham there, from the cross from Rashford. Oh. All of our attacks have just been an inch or 2 inches behind. Ericsson to Garnacho. Evans is pretty much an attacking midfielder now. Fernandez finds Rashford. Rashford, edge of a box. Højlund finds Rashford. Rashford scores. Boom, 2-1. Beautiful stuff. Oh, Rashford does the talking celebration. Chat it away. Keep talking. Oh, beautiful scenes. 2-1. Tap dance around them. Beautiful. Rashford Højlund link-up play. It's happening, people. It's happening. Okay, let's watch this again. So, Højlund passes to Fernandez. Rashford, 1-2 with Højlund. And then one touch, bang, boom. Beautiful stuff. Link-up play. Oh, we finally see link-up play between our forwards. Oh, beautiful scenes. Okay, let's change the scoreboard. We have arrived. Now we just need Garnacho to get his goal, and then everyone in the front line will have scored. Mr. Wazaruni watching from the sidelines there. Martial next to him as well. Martial, who's still supposedly sick, but just hasn't played. Don't know why if he's sick, why he's hanging around people in the stands. What's going on there? From Wivenshaw, he loved to fight. Wayne Rooney. This rate, Anthony will score. Okay, that's given me a bit more positivity. If we can just go into the half 2-1 up, then we've won the match pretty much. Look at our bench as well. Look at the options. We've got Anthony, Casemiro, Martinez, Pellistri, Scott McTominay, Willie Camboala, Omari Force. Why is Ahmad not on the bench? Is he sick? Ahmad must still be sick. I think our attackers only have 2 less than Arsenal's attack. That's mental. I think I can hear the United fans chanting, "We want Glazers out." Okay, Garnacho. Back to Delo. Delo forward to Fernandez. Good ball. Fernandez finds Højlund. Højlund finds Rashford. Space. Oh, no. No, he was so close. Okay, Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka back to Rashford. This is really good play from the forwards where it's one-touch stuff, just literally passing it, doing the simple stuff. Should have run into space there, Rashford. Fernandez. Garnacho's searching for this goal. Look at us pressing. Look at us go. My striker just got a hat-trick in 44 minutes. Your striker scored a goal, mate, in real life. Get off your video games. We want Glazers. Say we want Glazers out. Okay, Spurs throw in. Oh, God. Good ball for Tottenham. Timo Werner on the attack. Against Delo. Oh, very good, Werner. Very good. Wow. Timo Werner makes Delo look like a good 1v1 defender. Tragic. Oh, he's tragic, isn't he? Bloody hell. Why have Spurs decided to put Werner on loan? Like, why? Delo's aura. Delo has stolen the aura of Virgil van Dijk, and Werner just couldn't face trying to challenge him. That's what happened there. Fernandez, great ball to Garnacho. Oh, Garnacho needs this goal, man. It's the only way that we can top off the match. Okay, 3 minutes of added time. If we just get through this 3 minutes, we've won the match. Corner for Manchester United. Let's go. Okay, corner here. Corner. Garnacho to Fernandez. And Fernandez sends it to the moon. Corner for Tottenham here. There are 2 balls on the pitch. Vizpo, how you doing, my friend? Oh, wow. Off the crossbar. Oh, my God. Tottenham applying the pressure here. Okay, no goal for Tottenham. We just need to survive 1 minute. Come on, come on. Then the history will do its work. Come on, come on. Almost again within a few minutes and almost a corner again, yeah. Set pieces are definitely where we switch off. Højlund picks up a yellow card. Okay. Højlund looking absolutely seething to be on the end of that. And just like that, it's half time. Okay. So, Manchester United 2, Tottenham 1, half-time. What's everyone's thoughts? Just going to update score here. Well, I mean, let's have a look at the stats, hey? Okay, it would appear that we've gone back in time to Ole ball, prime Ole ball. 6 shots to Tottenham's 10. 2 shots on target. 2 goals. 4 shots on target. 1 goal. That's not even efficient, is it really? 37% possession at Old Trafford. 63% possession for Tottenham Hotspur. 174 passes. 292 passes. 77% pass accuracy. 89% pass accuracy. Fouls. We're an aggressive bunch. 1 foul. 2 yellow cards. 1 yellow card. No red cards. Offsides. Well, they clearly don't know how to hold a line, do they? Corners 5 to 5 corners. Well, so we've actually become a clinical side. When we take a shot, we score now. So nothing but a positive there for me. I mean, I'm happy with that. As long as we're actually scoring our opportunities, I don't mind what's going on. Good match so far, but we need to make it harder for them to get to our goal. Yeah. I think... Was it last season where... We've had a few games with Tottenham where it's ended 3-2, I feel. Or have I just made that up? I feel like we've had a few memorable games against them where it's been 3-2, like where Cristiano Ronaldo got his hat-trick. I think Cristiano Ronaldo also scored a few goals like decades ago against Tottenham Hotspur. So these always tend to be quite high-scoring games at Old Trafford against Tottenham. But the fact that it's 2-1 at home, and we've got Martinez, Casemiro, Antony, Willy Cambuala to bring on, I can't see how we're going to drop points here. Famous last words, but boys, break open the champagne. It's already official now. Garnacho needs to take his chances a bit better. Yeah, he hasn't had any outright major chances, but he has got into spots where he could have done better. I wouldn't be surprised if Garnacho gets a goal here. I could see a Casemiro assist for a Garnacho goal. That's what I'm looking at. Please don't jinx it, admin. Suhan, there's no way you can jinx this team. Okay. We are destined to win this match against Tottenham. And that's what's going to happen. Nobody can stop us now. Not even luck. Great, you've said it now. Fear not, Suhan. Fear not. This is the Old Truthfordian way. This is the way. And we will win this match. Nick, may I remind you to the many times this season where we blew a bigger lead, it's not over till the final whistle. Need I remind you, Nick? Those matches were in Europe. This is the Premier League. This is Old Trafford. This is Højlund scoring a wonder goal. This is Rashford back in form. This is Garnacho about to score and lead to every single one of our forward three picking up a goal. Need I say any more? Need I say any more, Nick? Well, I know who to blame when we lose. Ten Hag? Or who are we going to blame? Let's see what Roy Keane has to say. No, you can't blame me, Suhan. Come on, I'm just a friendly little red devil. I mean, boys, if you haven't already, drop a like on the video. We need to keep the YouTube overlords happy, and need to keep the lights on at Old Truthford Inc. Just blame McTominay. That's what Stuart does whenever he's in the chat. He's always a McTominay blamer. Oh, if McTominay comes on and manages to give a penalty away, I think that would be so United this season. But that will not happen. McTominay will come on, assist Garnacho, and justice will be restored to the universe. Oh, just look at this beautiful play that we're witnessing. I mean, both goals have been a bit fluky, if we're being honest, when it comes to the build-up play. But the finishes, nothing fluky about them whatsoever. Because it's not as though... Well, no, to be fair, with the Rashford goal, the build-up play was there. Like, Højlund did mean to find Rashford. Whereas with Højlund's goal, Rashford wasn't really looking for Højlund, was he? It just kind of bounced into his path. Bruno's been on fire today. Bruno's been everywhere today. He's been sprinting around for the entire pitch. Nick mentioned he wanted to see his heat map afterwards. I would also like to see that. Bruno plays so much better against a team who plays a high line. He also plays better when the forwards release the ball quicker, so then he can be the glue in between the players. Whereas when the forwards don't release the ball and they just keep it to themselves, then Fernandes is just useless and can't really do anything there. Bruno, man of the match at the moment? Who would I go for man of the match? Bruno's definitely up there. Who would I go for? I think it'd be hard not to say Højlund as well, though. Because Højlund does have the goal and he picked up an assist. So Højlund did set up the Rashford goal, and for his goal he created it out of nothing. So despite not being actively involved in the game, Højlund is the reason we are winning 2-1, if we're being honest. But Fernandes has been everywhere, so it's a hard one for which one to pick. He's given key passes, but goals and assists outweigh key passes. And you could make the argument that, oh, okay, Fernandes has given key passes, but a Cam's role is to give key passes. That's why he's there. So he's just done his job in delivering key passes. It's only when you get an assist or a goal when you're going above what you're supposed to do in the team. And Højlund's finish, from the angle that it was at, the XG for that probably wasn't as high as it could have been. So Højlund smashing it in the roof of the net, like, it was a great finish. How many people in the team would you be confident that they would finish that? And the build-up play with Rashford, I'd lean towards Højlund right now. He'd just edge it for me over Fernandes. If Fernandes was to pick up an assist or a goal, then there could be an argument to say that Fernandes is man of the match. But for the quality of Højlund's goal and getting the assist for the second, when he could have easily just fumbled it, I think Højlund's man of the match for me at the moment. Yeah, second half decides Fernandes or Højlund. I'd say it's very close between them right now. I could see Højlund getting subbed off, but could I? Do we have any striker options on the bench, or is Højlund going to be playing the whole game? Don't think we've got any on the bench, do we? Unless they moved Rashford over to striker and then put on Pellistri on the right. And nah, he's going to bring on Anthony, isn't he? Ten Hag's going to bring on Anthony. What's going to happen is Højlund will get subbed off for Anthony. Rashford will play striker. And Garnacho will move out to the left. And then he's also going to bring on Casemiro and Martinez would be my guess. So we're looking at Casemiro, Martinez, Anthony and McTominay to come on in the second half. McTominay probably a bit later on around the 80th minute mark. Because he's not a big fan of having Højlund play the whole game. So I don't know if it's because of his age or still fitness kind of related issues. But yeah, no, I think that's how we're going to see out the second half. So there could, if the game opens up even more, then odds are Fernandes could pick up an assist or even a goal. And if Højlund was to get subbed off, then yeah, I think Fernandes would be marked on for man of the match. Højlund always gets subbed off, but I feel like he should be given a chance to finish the game. Yeah, I do. I would like to see Højlund actually finish the game, but I don't think it's going to happen. Anthony comes on to score a screamer. Can you imagine? All of our forwards score in one game. So Garnacho scores, Anthony scores. So if the forwards won 16 and the midfielders won 17, now the forwards will be on 18 and the midfielders will be on 17. So attackers are back on top when it comes to scoring this season. Imagine the scenes. I want to see a spin celebration from Anthony. I want to see a Garnacho bark. I want to see... I mean, I liked Rashford's little chat celebration that he did with his hand, when he did it. It's all talk, blah, blah, blah. Very good from him. Højlund has a good game, so let him play the match. Forwards 18, midfield 16, defenders 5. I want to see a Bruno scream outside the box. I think Bruno's in creative mode today. I think I doubt, because he hasn't taken many shots on either. I think while the forwards are showing that they can actually score, Ten Hag's probably going to tell him as well, don't bother shooting, just keep finding them, because you need to get the confidence up of so many players. So Mainu deserves a goal. He's been good in every game he's played so far. Yep. Yeah, Mainu's been a solid addition. This game, I think he hasn't been as involved as other games, but he still played decent. Got to give Delo his credit as well. Clearance off the line. Defended fairly well, albeit against Timo Werner. You still have to. You can only defend what's in front of you, and he's done that. So fair play to Delo. Mainu doesn't get close enough to the goal to score. Yeah, exactly. It's mainly from a corner maybe that he could score long ranger. If he's got that in his locker, who knows? But looks like we're coming out for second half now. If Casemiro was there, he would have had a chance. Yeah, Casemiro was one of our top scorers before he got injured. And just like that, it is the second half. Let's go, boys. Nick, we need to be happy we can pick out multiple good players. Last matches, we only had one good player on the pitch. Yeah. Tottenham have gone forward and they've scored already. Terrible. Terrible defending. 2-2. A bunch of statues in defence. Onana didn't come out. Onana didn't do anything to deter him from taking a shot. That was just, yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's see what happens here. Timo Werner picks it up left wing, cuts inside. Poor from Mainu, I would say. Didn't intercept that ball. And then Evans, he just went straight past him. He went straight past him, and Onana didn't even try and save it. He moved his arms up in the air about half an hour after it had already gone in. It looked like he moved his face out of the way of it as well. Mainu, Evans, and Onana at fault for that. Poor. And it's going to be one of those games, boys. Damn, how do we concede so easily? Andrew got serious yellow teeth. I'm so finished, man. You were saying, admin, we wouldn't bottle the lead. I didn't say we wouldn't bottle the lead. Okay, I said we would win the game. Now, we will win this game because Marcus Rashford is coming down the left wing and he's giving the ball away. We need to make these subs. Yeah, we really need to make these subs. Oh boy. Okay. Can we survive 12 minutes before making these subs? Delo, good defensive header there. Delo driving forward. Too heavy for Garnacho. Oh man. Boys, we need some motivation here. What? They've done to us what we did to them in the first half. This is a very even game. Does this team have twins they let play for the second half? How is the level so much worse? You make a good point, Nick. You make a good point. I don't know. It seems like everyone has just switched off completely. Rashford tracking back. Timo Werner. I think the final nail in the coffin will be if Timo Werner scores, to be honest. I think if he scores against us, then we just need to burn the club to the ground. What is happening? We need some soul back into this team. We need a Casemiro. We need a Martinez. We need an Anthony. A bit of spite. We need something. We're just cutting it through us so easily. Richarlison with the shot and the save from Onana, but it was going about 2 miles per hour. Would have been shocked had he not saved that. Okay, Fernandez to Ericsson. Ericsson long ball to... I can't find Rashford. Long ball United has returned. Long ball United. We need Martinez and Maguire right now. Amen. Testify. Boys, how confident are we that we're going to win this match? Come on, let's get the energy up. Wan-Bissaka, poor ball. Poor ball, man. Come on. Seems like everyone's just jogging around until the subs. Viv, very confident, United. That's what we like to see, Viv. Okay, some more energy. Tottenham. Ugh. Good block from Wan-Bissaka. Tottenham literally just walking around the back now. The pressing has stopped from United. Højlund, I'm not being funny, but 20 years old. I would like to think that he would press a lot more. I mean, I thought the whole reason we got rid of Cristiano Ronaldo was because he didn't didn't press and didn't really add anything into the system as a team. But it's not as though Højlund has just been pressing non-stop since he joined. For the majority of this match, Fernandes has been doing the pressing. We need to see more energy from these players, especially having 6 days off since the last match, rather, not just chilling. Corner for Spurs. Man. Players coming into United just become lazy as soon as the red shirt comes on. Now, they're usually good for one season, and then it's as though, I don't know what happens. It's as though they are literally just switched with a twin that's just lazy. I don't want to bring him up, but look at Sancho. I think Sancho was just a bad buy, to be honest. I don't think he was ever going to... I think no matter what team you put him in the Premier League, he wouldn't be amazing. And I think that's why Pep Guardiola decided to sell him to Borussia Dortmund anyway. Pep tends to have a pretty good talent ID when it comes to players. Oh, God. Ten Hag's speaking to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay's going to come on before Casemiro or Martinez. Oh, boy. Dortmund, he is good. United, he was okay at best. Dortmund and 1 assist in 1 game. It's like they don't want to win with United. I disagree. I mean, I looked at that Sancho assist, and I'm sorry, but the amount of space he was in, the fact that the was it Stuttgart that they were playing against, whatever team they were playing against, the fact that the left back of that side didn't detect any danger and just left him with that much space. How often does that happen in the Premier League? Never. That never happens in the Premier League. All Sancho had to do was kick the ball in front of him and then kick it sideways. Like, I honestly believe the majority of people who play football could have done that. If the majority of people were in the exact same position, I think they could have done that. That wasn't anything special from Sancho where I thought, oh, okay, he did something really good. I more so thought, okay, the quality of the opposition, that would never happen in the Premier League. Like, to just be left out there by yourself. Nah. Timo Werner. Oh my God. Timo Werner's getting closer, guys. Okay, McTominay comes on for Christian Eriksen. Our saviour, Scott McTominay. Oh no. Oh no. Where's Casemiro? We need Casemiro. Ten Hag hates us, doesn't he? Okay, Wan-Bissaka forward to Højlund. Højlund, very good. Gets past the man. Cross and wins the corner. Remember, McTominay assists Garnacho. I did say that, but my confidence is is dropping by the second. I really want to see a Martinez or a Casemiro come on, if I'm being honest. Fernandes. And it's a goal kick for Tottenham. 60th minute. We've made one substitution. Scott McTominay coming on. How long will it be before he puts Anthony on? Because we know he's going to do it. Good challenge there from McTominay, to be fair to him. Good block by Wan-Bissaka. Ten mins max and Anthony is on. Okay. I don't know if McTominay even got the ball there, to be fair. He just went straight through Højbjerg. Tottenham corner. Away by Varane. Onana looking to release it quick, but nobody is moving. Got some of the ball, but wasn't pretty. Mainu on the ball. Mainu finds Garnacho. Oh man, we've really been lulled into, okay, here we go. Delo forward to Garnacho, but can't get to it. Spurs have been a lot more compact. They've defended very well this half, but then we also haven't really put much intensity into it. Where's Rashford been for the past 15 minutes? I don't know if he... Has Rashford touched the ball in the last 15 minutes? Wan-Bissaka to Fernandes. Back to Wan-Bissaka. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, please. McTominay. Oh, McTominay, no. He almost did it. McTominay almost did it. Garnacho was not happy that McTominay didn't pass to him there. Rashi gone asleep. He got a good goal. He got a goal, so he's good for coming 5 matches. Oh, man. Come on, come on. We need something to spice up this match. Okay, Martinez coming on. Things you love to see. Martinez is coming on for Johnny Evans. Cheers, Johnny. What a servant. Yep, fair play to Johnny. To be fair, second goal didn't really defend that well. But he's done better than what most of us expected. Now, hopefully we never see him again. Let's see what Martinez can do on his way back. Martinez provides a lot to the attack as well, so this will be interesting. Garnacho. To Delo. Delo cross. And the keeper comes to collect. Okay, Tottenham playing it out the back. Oh, Pitbull is returning. Second half stats, 31% possession, 1 shot, 0 on target, 0 touches in the opposition box. Man, it's very easy to jump off the Ten Hag train, isn't it? Like, I still think I've dedicated 5 years of my life to Ten Hag now, so I'm not gonna jump on it. But with stats like that, almost every game. Like, depressing is an understatement. Genuinely, if I didn't have this, like, shout out to you guys, if I didn't have this like YouTube channel and you lot to chat to during these games, I think I'd go insane. It's this season, it's been like watching paint dry. It's so bad. Was it a penalty from Garnacho? Nah. He literally just touched his shoulder and then ended up getting fouled himself. Okay, Marcus Rashford. What can he do? Find Garnacho. Find Garnacho. Find Garnacho. Find Garnacho, man. Oh wait, Garnacho wasn't even there. Find McTominay rather. Garnacho in acres of space. Now we go insane together. Yeah. Old insane Fordians. That was a good tackle from McTominay. I thought it was good. Okay, still 2-2. We haven't lost a game at home when leading in the first half for what feels like, I think it was 40 years or something? Or like 300 games? So if we were to lose this match, Ten Hag would be breaking one of the strongest United records ever that a lot of fans care about. Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room, a room full of rats. The rats made me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Where is that from, Nick? I feel like I recognise that, but I can't remember. Where is that from? Okay, Martinez and Varane at the back. Let's see what Martinez can do. Passes to Varane. Okay, Martinez. Let's see him thread a ball. Come on. Martinez ball to Fernandez. Rashford, left wing. Finds I don't know why Fernandez left that ball. Timo Werner down the left wing. I swear if Timo Werner scores, I swear to God. Timo Werner against Delo. Delo, good block. It originated from a long poem that repeats itself. The internet made it short so you can copy paste it. Interesting. I thought I'd seen that somewhere. Spurs have had 11 corners. Jesus Christ. To be honest, if I was a Spurs fan and I didn't end up winning this game, I'd probably walk away from it thinking, man, we could have and should have won that game. McTominay header away from the corner. So, to be fair, bringing on McTominay does help in those situations, in set pieces and corners, you would think. So that's a positive of bringing him on. but we want Casemiro now. 70th minute, Mainu off, Casemiro on. Mainu hasn't had an amazing game. He's been okay, but he hasn't been amazing, if we're being honest. Away by Varane. And it's a throw-in for United. Okay. Tottenham at the back. Come on. Martinez, very good recovery there. Oh, I'm a nutmeg. Beautiful from Martinez. Oh, Martinez is so classy, man. "20 minutes to score a goal and keep the lead." Mainu. Back to Martinez. We really need Casemiro, I think. Rashford fouled. The defender who isn't suited for the Prem proves everyone wrong every match he plays. It's amazing. He's just a very classy player, isn't he? Rashford looking like he's in a lot of pain there. May just be a dead leg. Oh, ref calling it back because the ball wasn't stationary when he kicked it. Oh, just come on. 18 minutes. Come on, United. Come on, United. McTominay to Fernandez. Oh, Fernandez almost found Garnacho. Fernandez having a go at Garnacho and McTominay from the looks of it. Take Kobe off. Bring Casemiro on. Do it, Ten Hag. Tottenham, 3 passes in there in our box again. Easy. So easy for them. Mainu to Wan-Bissaka, to Rashford, back to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka fouled. We're really doing nothing. Are we playing out for the draw here? Are we not even going to try an attack, or what's actually happening here? Do the player ratings? If that ball wasn't so heavy, Spurs would have been straight through there. We need to play for the win. It's possible, 100%, but where's it coming from at the moment? Rashford forward to Højlund, but we're just playing long balls. It's like we've just given up trying to play through them. Just completely given up. Timo Werner. Offside. Man, Timo Werner's so bad, isn't he? Yeah, no matter how bad we are, he's still been extremely bad. Mackenzie, I've just arrived. Just got back from work. So you haven't been fired. That's a good sign that you haven't been fired then. Good news. Need some good news today. After watching us bottle a lead twice, and now hopefully this doesn't happen again. What time does it show on your TV? We're on 76:30. What time does it show on your TV, Viv? Man, come on. Got 14 minutes or 13 minutes to change this game around. $77 now. Ooh, you're in the future. How close has it been? We scored the first one, then they scored, then we scored the second one, then they scored. We've just been more clinical, but they've completely owned us, really, when it comes to possession and overall play and all of that. We just kind of have sat back and taken it. Like every game this season, pretty much. Have they been all over us? They haven't created too many like outright chances, but in every other metric, yeah, they've been better than us. But the end is near. As long as we don't lose this match, then, to be honest, if we do lose this match, then it's really not looking good, because we were actually winning at the end of the first half, so we would be breaking a record that has gone back for like 300 games or something more, I feel like. Everyone's just waiting for that Garnacho Sui celebration, but let's see if he can do it. Um, and the Spurs players are starting to dive to the ground at every opportunity they can get. I think they'd be happy with a draw here. But they will play for the win because we know what Angie's like. Timo Werner has finally been subbed off. Thank God. At least we won't be conceding to the likes of him. Mackenzie predicted 2-2 on the app. Might have jinxed it. Oh, you. Every time. Every time, Mackenzie. When will you learn? With your Romany spells. Garwizzy has to do Speed's celebration apparently because they agreed on live stream. They did, so he'd have to do a sui and he'd have to bark if he did score, but from the looks of it, I don't think we're going to be seeing that today. Has Werner looked any good? Does it look like we missed out or anything on anything? No, we've just been laughing at him the entire stream, to be honest. He's just put in the most Timo Werner performance that you could expect. But this second half has been really bad. I think we've had like one shot on target, if that. Just realised no Martinez or Casemiro. I was told they were meant to be back this game. Martinez has been subbed on. Casemiro hasn't been subbed on. But both of them didn't start. Okay, Tottenham. Man. This really has been an oddly competitive game, but then at the same time, it's like both teams have just been so bad. So tell me a bit about Dragusin, Mackenzie. Because the cameras have panned over to that guy quite a bit, so I'm guessing he's a baller. What's your time on now? We are on 82.30. Oh, man. Corner for Tottenham here. He's meant to be one of the most defensively sound players in Serie A this season. Oh, God. He's not going to stop us from scoring a winner, though, is he? Mainu forward. Ugh, we can't build a counter-attack to save our lives these days. Okay, Rashford picks up the ball. Have we looked better since Martinez came on? With defensively, maybe a bit. Attacking wise, not at all. It really does feel like when we do score, it is a moment of brilliance. It doesn't seem like we're creating any patterns or doing anything that we mean to actually do. It's just, let's see what happens. Rashford fouled there. Looked a bit of a light one. Let's have a look. Nah, to be fair, he elbowed him in the chest. Yeah, he just tried blocking him off with his arm. Not very good. So it's going to be right on the edge of the box, that. Oh, man. Okay, Fernandez. Has Skip looked any good? Because I've been thinking we should sign him, but that's just from Spurs fans hyping him up. Never actually watched him. I don't think he's been that good, to be honest. I think he is a bit hyped. Voice correct there. Hyped because of the Spurs fans. I'd agree with you there. Fernandez. Header away by the Tottenham player. And we win the throw-in. Looks like it's ending 2-2. We really should have won this game, to be honest. Still got time, though. Skip is another cog in the machine. Yeah, he's that type of player. In a system, he'd be good, but is he overall quality? I don't know. I got volleyball ECA tomorrow morning with a Liverpool fan and the Forest bloke who gives me stick. We can't lose. All we need is Garnacho to score. That's what we're waiting for. That's what everyone wants. We want to see the Sui celebration. We want to see the barking. Come on, Garnacho. You can do it. We believe in you. What about Vicario? Because I thought we should sign him at start. To be fair, Vicario didn't have any chance with either of the goals we scored. They were both very good goals. But yeah, hard to say if he's had a good game or not. But he had no chance with either of those goals that we scored. Okay, looks as though Anthony is coming on to replace Rashford. Tottenham just walked right through us like we were nothing. It's happened all game. It's happened all game, hasn't it? Where Tottenham have literally been free passes and then they're in our box. Whereas we can't get past anyone. So Rashford has been subbed off for Anthony. He got the goal, but to be honest, it's been a very frustrating Rashford performance. Anthony, late minute screamer. That would be hilarious. Surely it's got to come true at some stage. How was Højlund's goal? It was very good. Like, you wouldn't have expected him to score. Left foot, banger into the roof of the net. Very good. Near post. Anthony on the ball. Oh, God, he's already given the ball away. Anthony, man. Oh, it's painful. You just gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Yeah, and Diego's on the same wavelength. Anthony first pass, lost possession. Come on. Oh man, you gotta laugh, otherwise you'll cry. It's Is this something to build off of? No, it's not. I think Europe is looking very far away if we can't win against Tottenham at home. I think there's a lot of work to do, boys. There's a lot of work to do. Man. This season has been something else. Okay, throw for Tottenham. The Spurs fans are chanting, he's one of your own, he's one of your own. Mason Greenwood, he's one of your own. Interesting. They're chanting about Mason Greenwood even though he's not even playing. What's going on here? If you haven't already, lads, drop a like on the video. Obviously, got plenty more streams to come this season. Whether that's positive or not, I don't know. Oh God, Tong, how you doing, my friend? Jehan, not sure we would win against Macclesfield at home, let alone other teams. We've still got 4 minutes and 30 seconds. The timer's run out, but we've still got 5 minutes of added time. We can do it. We can do it, guys. Let's put that positive energy in the chat. Let's get this win. Oh, man. So what's everyone's plans for the week? When's our next match? I expected more, to be honest. We're playing like once every 6 days. I expected a lot of pressing, at least, at the minimum. Oh wow, wait a second. We're not playing again until the 28th of January. Is there an international break? Have I just completely forgot this? AFCON, okay, I see. Bloody hell, 2 weeks of no Man United. That's a long one. So Nana's last game until then. Wow, we're not playing for another 2 weeks, and the best that they could do for us is a 2-2 draw. This team, man. So we'll not see each other in a while. Admin has a little vacation. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to disappear into the wilderness. I do have to eventually get back on the YouTube grind of producing videos. I just need to get a couple more things set up outside in the real world, but hopefully I'll be able to create a vid or two in the 2 weeks. Onana plays again tomorrow, actually. Huh? He's playing tomorrow. Jehan, noise, that means I can be happy for the next 2 weeks. Oh, some bliss, finally. some peace and quiet. So everybody needs to like and watch the whole vid to get admin some traction. Nick, you just get it, mate. You just get it. Amen. I promise I will eventually produce consistent short vids on the channel as well, guys, by the way. I will get around to it. It's just this season there's not been much to really break down because we're just really bad. It's like there's nothing really to highlight other, because everything that there is to highlight or make a post about or all of this stuff, like everyone can see it anyway. Everyone can see that Anthony's pretty much a flop. Everyone can see that our attack needs to score more goals. Everyone, there's not many nuanced things to talk about with United at the moment. Yeah, Onana's stayed a week later than most AFCON players to play today, but he also has a game tomorrow. He's going to have a stinker tomorrow because of how tired he is. Spurs with 6 at the back. Football terrorism. Oh! McTominay just had a chance to win the game. McTominay, I hate you. I'm joking. I love you, McTominay, but what? Okay, great. Man. Liking isn't enough. Watch time is what YouTube Overlord wants to see. Yep. I mean, well, guys, now that there's 2 weeks with no United content, what you can do is you can look at the playlists on the Old Truthford YouTube channel for all of the back of the nets, all of the all of the early doors, all of the shutting up shops, and you can just click play from the first video all the way up to the latest video and just mute it. Keep it on in the background. You don't even need to listen to it. Nobody cares. You don't need to listen to it. Just play it in the background and get that watch time up for the YouTube overlords. We got to feed the YouTube overlords. Diego's unlike every video just to like it again. Beautiful. Love to see it. Scott nearly scored, went over. Scott McTominay. Transfer rumours. Just everybody we are linked to. Make a vid 4 hours long. Everybody we're linked to. Oh, God. I'm going to miss you, Truthfordians. If we do end up signing anyone, I may do like a 30-min live stream, something like that, just breaking down, watch some clips of them, or get stuff up that won't be copyrighted so we can actually have a chat about the players and see if they will actually help us. Funnily enough, Sergio is now eyed up to go to Brentford, so I mean, he really was just a flash in the pan for United, wasn't he? Mackenzie, at least I get my United points for 3 away tickets. Only going to take me 7 years to get enough points. Jesus Christ. Diego, don't do that. YouTube punished dislike harder than likes. Viv, bruh. Have a good, unstressful 2 weeks. Get this McSauce guy out of here, man, says Suhan. CBA man, says Viv. It looks like everyone's very happy. Everyone's got those good vibes going into the international break. Yeah, Gonacho disappointed that he doesn't get to do the Sui celebration. 2-2. What's there to break down? We bottled the lead twice against Spurs. Our defence is still weak. Martinez coming back our defence looked a lot more shored up when Martinez came back in, though. Doesn't solve the problem when it comes to attacking. We are the worst attacking side in the league. So Ten Hag and the boys have 2 weeks to fix up. Let's see if we can do it and if we're a different side when we come back. So Jim taking selfies at Old Trafford. That's very wholesome. I do think Sir Jim's got good intentions. I mean, we all wanted the Qatari money and we wanted instant success and all of this. But I think there is something about having an owner who has been a lifetime fan of United. Yeah, he wanted to buy Chelsea, all of this stuff, but that's because United wasn't up for sale. But having someone who is a lifetime United fan, it does add a bit more to the story. And yeah, who knows? Hopefully we can see what business we can do in the January transfer market with proper footballing people. Odds are it's going to be a couple of dodgy loan moves, but hey ho. Nick, well, let's relax coming 2 weeks and see if they can finally win next time. Mackenzie, admin, you want a ticket when I can get the away tickets in 7 years' time? It'll be against Wrexham, most likely. I will join you for that Wrexham, the United game in 7 years' time. If you've got the ticket, Mackenzie, I'll happily join you in the Championship. Oh, great, it gets worse. Doesn't Sir Jim have a clause to buy the whole club if Glazer's put up for sale? Probably, like he has priority. I wouldn't be surprised if he does, because he he's definitely spoken about buying the club in its entirety. So yeah, hopefully. But yeah, no, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll try and live stream a match at the same time. Oh god. I hope you enjoyed stream as much as I did. If it wasn't for these streams, honestly, I don't know. I feel like watching United should be a form of torture this season. It's like prime Ranić. It's painful. We're scoring a few more goals, maybe. Are we? I don't know. Look at the stats. But yeah. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Watch out for any live streams when we sign a few players. But never compare to Ranić. You never go full Ranić. You got it, Nick. Godspeed. Thanks, everyone.